Welcome to the next video. I want to show you something shortly here in VS Code, how you can use these linter tools and, for example, also MyPy and AutoPep8 inside VS Code without running, for example, Flake 8 in the terminal by yourself. And we already activated these tools inside VS Code because we have set the settings as I showed you in the first chapter. So if I go here now to settings and then to settings.json, I have presented you some pre-configured Python settings that I have prepared for you. And here for the Python extension, you can enable different linting tools. So you can enable linting at all, and you have enabled linting for example, Flake 8 or PyLint or MyPy. You would see warnings of your linter tools here in the problems tab of the terminal. So here on the left in the terminal, there's a problems tab, and there you would see all the warnings that we receive in a code file or in all opened code files for example, here Flake 8 and MyPy, for example. So you don't have to run all of these linter tools by yourself. You can just activate these linter tools here in VS Code, and they will be run after every save of a Python file. So if I now just press Ctrl S to save the file, the linters would run again and will show me if there are any warnings, and will show me the warnings. And for example, here we see line 6, for example, and also we see here this red squirrely underlying. Also here for MyPy in line 57, you also can hover with your mouse about the red squiggled line, and you would see the message of MyPy. So you don't need to look here into the problems tab. You can just look by line and hover over with your mouse, for example. But this here below is a nice alternative to see all warnings listed up. Also, you can here filter for some warnings. For example, if you just want to see the MyPy warnings and not the Flake 8 warnings, for example, you can just here enter MyPy, and then you would see all MyPy warnings highlighted, for example. Furthermore, you can filter for specific error codes, for example. So if you want to see, or if you want to see all warnings highlighted that indicate some issues with the dict type annotation, for example, you can just type in here dict, and then you would see here all warnings that we have received regarding the dict type annotations, for example. So as I said, I have activated here in the settings.json Flake 8, PyLint and MyPy, for example. You can enable more linters for the Python extension. So you can go here to settings, to extensions, and then to Python. There you can scroll down a bit. There are a lot more linters that you can enable under the hood. Also, you can set here a formatter. So I have set the formatter to AutoPep8. And for example, if I would have here some issues regarding the code style, so if I click here now on format, AutoPep8 would remove these trailing white spaces, for example. So you can auto format your code, and it's pretty nice to have such an option here. Okay, so these are the settings that are pretty nice to enable here in VS Code, and then we will see us in the next video. Bye bye.